This week on the Spotlight, Dwayne Wise talks about his new role with the White Sox. Glad to be here. And we talk to the people at Little Frank's, including the boss people, during the Bears-Packers game. Robin Ventura, he's been leading the White Sox ship and doing a pretty good job. He's talking on an even keel. And we talk to the rookie Jordan Danks. Yes, the little brother is with the White Sox now. This week on the Spotlight. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, this is the 23rd year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. Trivia returns to the Dirty Sock at 93rd and Roberts Road, Wednesday, September 19th at 7:30 p.m. and Wednesday, October 3rd at 7:30 p.m. You can eat the pizza spectacular, drink and play at the Dirty Sock. Be there. Want to get a haircut from a great hairstylist? Call mine, Rose Murillo, 312-726-2201. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Tanks is a great place at 124th and Western. They have an outdoor beer garden. You'll never huff when you go there. They have beanbag games. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m., Saturday, Sunday at noon. Watch Sox, Cubs, NFL daily specials, all kinds of stuff going on, and fun people at Tanks, 124th and Western.
Hi, my name is Rose, and I've been a skilled hairstylist for over 10 years. I specialize in men's haircuts and in corrective color. Come visit me at Salon 203 at 203 North LaSalle, 312-726-2201. And while you're at it, come in and get a shoe shine and a shave. It's a great place where a man can be a man.
Las Fuentes has fine Mexican cuisine. At 115th and Pulaski, our Bears fan video segments begin September 23rd. Be there at noon and join us. They're open daily at 11 a.m. They have great food, drinks, and a fun place. Las Fuentes, 115th and Pulaski. You are looking at the site of the catch, where Dwayne Wise helped preserve a Mark Burley no-hitter. And it was kind of weird when Dwayne Wise left the White Sox. You thought that maybe he would stay a little bit longer. But ironically, here he is in 2012, after being with the Yankees earlier in the year, back with the White Sox, and playing a valuable role as essentially a fourth outfielder who's seeing quite a bit of action, and an important lineup guy who's batted anywhere from 9th to 1st to 3rd. On the day that I record this at the ballpark, he's batting number 3. That's a pretty important spot. And we talked to Dwayne about his contributions, his long career here and there and in so many cities. And he has some interesting perspective, but a guy who also is grateful and thankful for where he's at right now, and that is in the thick of a pennant race with the White Sox. And here's a man who's been through it a few times in his life, the author of The Catch that you see up on the wall, and it's kind of an amazing story, not for yourself, in that to play on a major contender like the Yankees and then go to another major contender like the White Sox in 1 year.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy, man, but you know, it's a blessing that, you know, I got the opportunity to play with the Yankees. You know, they were in first base at the time, and, you know, still battling for that spot over there, and, you know, and to come over here and join the White Sox, another team that's in first place, you know, it's a blessing, and, you know, I'm just thrilled that I have the opportunity to be a part of it.
Well, I know Kenny Williams wanted to, you know, improve his roster, and he's looking for veteran players who've been through the wars and battle-tested grinders, and you fit that category.
Yeah, you know, I've been through a lot over my years. You know, I'm just thankful that you know, Kenny gave me the opportunity to come back over here and contribute and help the team win.
Well, you've been put in some interesting situations, including the lineup that I just saw today, batting in a pretty intensive position in the batting order, number 3, and you seem to enjoy that spot.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter to me if I'm hitting 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. They're going to pitch me the same way. You only bat third once, and that's the first inning. That's the way you got to look at it. Like I said, they're going to pitch me the same way no matter where I'm at in the lineup. But, for Robin to put me there, is lets me know that, they think highly of me and, they feel comfortable putting me in that spot.
And also outfield play. I mean, this is something that you've always excelled at. Coming back here to the south side, how does it feel running around out there?
It feels good. It's just, it's always good to come out to a familiar place, and, I'm comfortable out there. That's the main thing.
When you go out there, do you take a little peek at the wall sign that has permanently got you up there?
Yeah, I do it. I'm not even gonna lie. I take a look at it every day I'm out there. Hoping that somebody hits the ball over there and I get a chance to make another play over there. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. To wrap up, tell me why your pitching staff makes you feel like you'll be an October team. What key elements of your pitching staff do you think will help carry you into postseason?
Our staff is great, man. The starters, bullpen is awesome. Just right now we're in a little funk as a team. That happens throughout baseball. And, I believe, and I know my teammates believe that, we're going to get it together. Like I said, we have a strong staff. The bullpen is great. We have a couple guys that got called up that were having great years in the season in AAA. So, I think if everybody continues to, keep working and, relax a little bit, I think we'll be there in the end.
Well, I heard this phrase that speed doesn't slump. So whenever you can take that extra base or steal something or go for it and shake up the opposing defense, please do that.
Oh, yeah, you got to do it, man. You can't be scared, Just, you get the opportunity, take that extra base if you can.
We'll be watching for that. We'll be back with more after these messages. Milano's Pizza at 109th and Western is the place to order from, like I do. Lasagna, chicken parm, Italian beef, and stuffed pizza besides the thin crust. They're open Monday through Wednesday at 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday 11 a.m., and Sunday at noon. Call them at 773-445-4010. Come play in the area's classiest billiard center, Jukebox Billiards, 7910 Calumet Avenue in Munster, 2 blocks south of 8094. Selling the most famous names of pool tables and billiard equipment. Specializing in table recovery and moving of tables. A complete pro shop with the most brand names of cues and cases. Celebrating over 20 years, excellence, top billiard tables, the place where the action is, Jukebox Billiards, 7910 Calumet in Munster. You've got to get to McKell's Inn at 3259 West 111th Street, just west of Kedzie, where good friends meet for a cool one. Tuesday and Thursday they have $1.50 domestic bottles, $4 Guinness every day. Great people, great staff, and I'll be starting my trivia there in September on Tuesday nights. So I'd like you to come out and see me at McKell's Inn, 3259 West 111th Street on the southwest side. Bring your car to Quick Stop Muffler and Brake at 95th and Pulaski, and they'll fix it right. They also do shocks and struts, free estimates. Call them at 708-423-3700. They're very thorough in their work, and they have very competitive pricing. Quick Stop Muffler and Brake, 95th and Pulaski. Bears-Packers early on. Aaron Rodgers gets pressure, and the takedown from Julius Peppers, and that's why it was scoreless at that point. Early second quarter. This game's got some shaky stuff to it. Tell us your name and what you think of the game so far.
Joe Kirby over here. 3-0. Early in the second quarter.
Second quarter, yeah.
Looking good, I think, so far.
You're pleased with the Bears' defense, I assume.
Well, Bears' defense, definitely. Bears' offensive line, a little shaky right now. But got a long game going. I think we'll do all right.
Yeah, maybe more three-step drops and try to get some slants across the middle.
To get the ball away a little sooner, or the blocker step up, one of the two. Jay's getting a little killed right now.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Running game okay, though, huh?
Running game's looking good so far.
All right. And your prediction on the final score?
Final score, I'm still thinking Bears 17-14.
All right. That's some people with other comments. Oh, by the way, what do you like about Little Frank's?
Little Frank's is the place I come to all the time. This is a place where everybody gets along. Good place.
And the food?
Food's excellent. Food is excellent.
You heard the commercial. This may have busted the game open. It was the fake field goal play. The Bears had nobody home. The Packers had 10. And this thing was going sour fast. We're talking with Bears fans here at Little Frank's. Tell us your name and what you think of the game so far.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Olszewski from Burbank, Illinois. And I love this. I love coming here, watching the Bears game and eating the pizza and meeting the people and everything and enjoying the game.
And what about this game?
Right now, I haven't watched much of it because I've been talking to JoJo all night. So I'm going to watch it now for the rest of the night.
You're going to really get into it?
Yes.
All right, you cheer on Cutler and the boys.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Now, I know you've been watching a little bit more, maybe.
And they better pull something off here because you know what? I got work tomorrow and I'm staying out late.
So you've made a commitment to this team.
I did. I'm a committed Bears fan, actually.
And you got a favorite player?
Yes, but he retired in '85.
Who was that?
Otis Wilson.
Oh,
No,
wow.
that's when they won the Super Bowl, actually.
No, yeah.
No, actually, Brian Urlacher.
Okay.
He's my man. And Cutler. Yeah, he better.
A little linebacker oriented.
What's his name? Joe or something. Someone on WLS said he had a prediction that Bears was going to win 43-35.
Well, with 13-3 midway through the third quarter, I don't see that happening.
That's what he said.
But we're just hoping that they can sustain an offensive drive, and we'll get more analysis later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Juan makes a hell of a banana jack.
Wow.
Pizza is very, very good.
All right, there's your commercial again.
Yes.
When you're playing premier teams, you got to capitalize on every opportunity. Jay Cutler puts the ball right there, and Marshall drops it. That stinks. Well, the Bears game didn't go as planned, but fun always is happening here at Little Frank's. I'm talking to my boss. Introduce yourself and talk about some of the good stuff that goes on here.
I'm Dawn from Little Frank's. I bartend here every day, all day. We have $14 large pizza and pitcher specials. Mondays we have dollar bottles of Bud. Thursdays, dollar bottles of Miller Lite and Old Style. Jam nights every other second and fourth Thursday of the month. You guys got to come down and hang out with us.
Trivia every other Thursday.
Trivia is awesome. Pat rocks.
And you know, when I talk to all the people here, they always say, guess who our favorite bartender is? Dawn's the most fun of all. What do you think of that?
I love it. That's me. I'm fun.
Well, so, for all these reasons, come on down to Little Frank's. Easy to reach, 79th and Narragansett. You could come off Harlem, come off 79th, State Road indirectly, Roberts Road. All roads, 87th, you can make a quick turn.
All roads lead to Frank's.
That's what I was starting to say. Yeah, like that. So we'll see you here.
Breeze in the breeze. And don't forget to support our troops. Your freedom is not free.
Wow. I didn't know they got that deep here, but it's all good. Plenty of flags on the walls. Oh, this is the championship trivia interview because I almost said bok choy. No, because Hop Singh is the trivia champion for this particular week. Tell everybody another name that you're known as and why you enjoy this trivia game.
Well, everybody calls me Hop Singh. My AKA is David. And, well, the game is great. You know, I've been a Bears fan ever since I can remember. You know, when I was in high school, you know, the championship Bears were the best times of my life, you know. Sorry that they didn't do so well today, especially against our rivals, Green Bay, which, you know, all Chicagoans hate, you know. But other than that, I just wanted to say have a great day, everybody, and I was glad to be here.
And you're going to come back and try to defend your trivia title.
Oh, yes, definitely. You know, hopefully it'll be a Bears game edging me on from behind on the sidelines.
Something like that.
All right.
So you can see everybody has good times here at Little Frank's. Come join us.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. George's Sports Bar is not a secret anymore. 5407 West 95th Street, just a couple of blocks off Central. They have $1 Bud bottles Tuesday and Thursday, $1.50 domestic Sunday and Wednesday. They have a DJ on Friday. They have golden tea, and they have a very cool mini bowling alley at 5407 West 95th. Get there. Come play in the area's classiest billiard center, Jukebox Billiards, 7910 Calumet Avenue in Munster, 2 blocks south of 8094. Selling the most famous names of pool tables and billiard equipment. Specializing in table recovery and moving of tables. A complete pro shop with the most brand names of cues and cases. Celebrating over 20 years. Excellence. Top billiard tables. The place where the action is. Jukebox Billiards. 7910 Calumet in Munster. We're back in the spotlight. We're talking White Sox baseball. And there's a guy I've talked to the last couple of spring trainings in Arizona who I always wished him well and said, I hope to see you at the big club late in the year. And this year it's happened, and that man is Jordan Danks. The little brother, and I say little in quotes, because he's certainly not small, at 6'4". The younger brother of John Danks, who ironically is injured this year, prohibiting their opportunity to play together. But Jordan's with the club now and has delivered a few key hits in his short time here, including a long ball that we'll talk about shortly. But anyway, Jordan Danks, a threat on the base paths, a very solid plus outfielder, and a guy who, with the big left-handed swing, could see some action late in games down the stretch and could provide some interesting pop. So we talked to the youngster and found out where he's at, being in a pennant race for real for the first time. We're back in the spotlight. We're talking White Sox pennant race, and it's got to be a great feeling to be up here and battling for meaningful games in September.
I mean, definitely. This is the most fun for all of us. You know, a close race, and you know, obviously this being my first time up, and I'm really excited about you know, how we're playing, and you know, it's going to be a fun series coming down to the end.
I've talked to you a couple times in March in Arizona, and it was always about being here at this time, and it's now. And I think back to a couple of highlights, and one in particular that I can't get out of my mind is a game-winning home run that resulted in the shaving cream pie. Can you relive that one last time?
Definitely. I mean, that's a fun memory to always relive. But you know, it's just one of those things. It's definitely the highlight of my career so far. You know, I thought when I got called up that you know, there's no greater feeling than this. And then you know, hit my first home run in walk-off fashion. I mean, it was definitely, in my opinion, the highlight of my career.
Well, you know, you're going to get called on from time to time. You know, it might be a spot start, might be a late inning situation, a pinch run, a pinch hit. How do you stay ready during the game?
I mean, it's just one of those things, you know, especially when you're not starting and you're coming in late in the game, being up and you know, getting a sweat going, and you know, so it's almost like you've been playing the game until your number's called. But you know, it's just been kind of up and down actually lately. You know, yesterday there's a good chance I was coming in the game late, and then you know, some things escalated, and then sure enough, you know, he was like, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. So I mean, it is a bit of a roller coaster, but you know, I'm always ready to go whenever my number's called.
I guess if anything, it's almost like being a relief pitcher. You're never really sure, so you you have to be slightly on edge.
Yeah, definitely. I was talking to some of the pitchers about it the other day. I was like, I kind of got the feeling, how you guys feel now, because you're not sure if you're going to come in. You just have the right mindset. You got to be ready at all times, and so I mean, really, you hit the nail on the head. It feels like I'm a relief pitcher right now.
A little bit about when you do get out there and the spots start. I know you move around in the outfield a little bit. Which one's your favorite spot?
I'm comfortable in all three, but I'd say center field is where I love playing the most.
Well, what about in the times you've been in? Can you recall a situation where a base runner either started to make a break and you threw and they stopped in their tracks, or you actually gunned somebody down?
In the major leagues?
Yeah.
No, I haven't had an assist in the major leagues, but I mean, there's obviously when you get in the game and at this level, when you got 10 times more fans in the stands than you do down in the minor leagues, your adrenaline's always going, and so I'm hoping that somebody tests my arm one day and I get a chance to get the first assist, but it's been fun so far.
You haven't gotten to the point where you want to kind of play around with the ball a little bit and make them try to go and then cut them down?
Oh yeah, I'm always baiting them, hoping that they go sometimes, but like I said, when number's called, I'll be ready.
Tell us a little bit about your pitching staff and what impresses you about them. And there's some guys that you played with in the minors who are playing important roles.
Definitely. I mean, we were joking earlier when we had, I think, 9 or so rookies in the pen at one time, and we started calling ourselves the Chicago Knights because it's pretty much all the guys that I was playing with down in Charlotte. But they really impressed me. We're all a bunch of young guys, but I mean, you'd think that they've been here for 5 or 6 years. The confidence that they show on the field, and you wouldn't think that they were rookies. But we got a great pitching staff as well. Nobody's afraid. Everybody's got good stuff, so it's exciting to watch.
Well, I think a lot of the fans at home might not realize all the off-season experience you have batting against major league pitching. And I mean, your brother has really, and vice versa, you've kind of trained each other in your Austin, Texas times. Tell our viewers about going up against John.
I feel like that's one of the main reasons that I was, a lot of times I bat better against lefties than I do righties. I obviously prefer righties, but I bat really well against lefties because I get to face one of the best ones in the game in the off season, and trust me, he doesn't hold back. So.
No brother does.
No, definitely. But I always joke around. I always say I have a .667 batting average off of him still. I've faced him numerous times in the cage, but in an actual game situation, whether it be like alumni games, high school, and everything, I've only faced him 3 times, and I'm 2 for 3. So I like to brag about it.
That's pretty good. Now, what makes you feel this? We will have more Jordan Danks on our program next week, right here on the Spotlight.
I eat on the pasta twice.
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people. Have a tremendous time at Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine. You'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's.
Reggie's has tons of music and trivia. I'll start there Monday, September 24th. Get there about 6:30 p.m. for the whole show. They have great food and drink, and they're conveniently located in the South Loop at 21st and State. You will enjoy Reggie's at 21st and State, and I'll see you there Monday. Lindy's Chili, Gertie's Ice Cream at 110th and Kedzie has it all. From fresh-made burgers, fries, hot dogs, chicken, turkey, Polish, shrimp, tuna, barbecue, ham, tamales, quesadillas. They've got salads and plenty of ice cream with sundaes, banana splits, and seasonal favorites. Get all these things at Lindy's Chili, which is where I start, but I always get a little something extra at 110th and Kedzie. We're back in the spotlight, and that man, Robin Ventura, assuming he's still there, pitching batting practice. Is he still there? Once again, a classic example of his hands-on nature. By pitching batting practice, not only is he showing the team he's definitely involved in the nuts and bolts of what they're doing, but he also gets a chance to see a hitter. And is that intended for me? Ball comes rolling past us here. Hold on a second. Anyway, Robin very hands-on and getting a chance to see his hitters. And who knows, maybe even giving something in their tough spots and seeing how they react to it. But a very important element, and I, as I've said in past elements on our show this season, you see him with his arm around a guy, giving a few batting tips, watching at the cage, and really, all in all, being very hands-on with the club in a mellow, almost fatherly kind of way. And for a guy who's not outrageously older than them, Robin's only 45 years old, it goes a long way. And so as we play part of our Robin Ventura interview from this week, you'll get a little handle on his calm and gentle demeanor and the way he handles players, even in this pressure-packed time. Robin, as it cools off in September, you played here, you know what the weather's like in Chicago. What adjustments did you make, if any?
Just wear more clothes if it gets cold. You know, it's just one of those that, you know, even tonight we might get some raindrops, but you know, it's just different. You know, it's like this early in the year and then late in the year, but just put on another layer of clothing.
Nothing with your swing?
No, there's not. I didn't have much I could adjust for it, so you know, hopefully you hit it on the barrel.
Given the situation with the standings and the, I think it's 19 games left in the season, is this almost like a playoff game tonight?
I think they feel like it, but again, there's so many more games left. Even if you play well or don't play well tonight, you still have to finish the rest of the season, and they do too. So it's just one of those. There's going to be a lot of tough games coming up, and we'll face more good pitchers, and they'll face our pitchers, and you know, it's fun though. I think for guys that are playing, this is a lot better than, you know, what other teams have going on right now. You know, they
that being said, what's the key to the final 2.5, 3 weeks in the season?
I mean, just play. You know, the key is to win, but you know, again, to play well, it's, you know, to feel the freedom to just go play, and you know, that's the part that should be fun for them. That you have something to play for. You know, somebody said some teams play spirited baseball.
This week's show brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound, saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing. Call 708-396-1010.